Production. In the mix. With the commish, Nate.
All right, Madden 26 launch week is upon us. And boy, we are ready to get this thing going. I'm itching to start playing. What's up, Kev? Good to see you in the chat. I see you guys got a loaded crew over there on the shooters tonight. What up, Randy? How you doing tonight, buddy? Hope you guys are doing good. Randy and Kevin, thank you both for being with me yesterday for OMFL Media Days session number 1 and 2. Excited to get that thing rolling again tomorrow. I thought I had some sessions today, but I was wrong. No sessions today. We will be back with you guys again tomorrow. No 4 p.m. session. I have to go to the office tomorrow which just means I won't be home in enough time to be able to do a 4 p.m. stream. I will try to do one sometime like around 7 and then turn right back around and do one at 9. We'll see how that goes. I'm talking to the guys that were supposed to be at 4, see if they can push to 7. If not, we'll pick another night for them. We'll just do the 9 o'clock slot. Anyway, you didn't come here for that. You came here so we can talk some OMFL news as well as talk a little bit about some record holders, which I forgot to load the photos. So we're going to get those photos loaded up whenever we get to that time. We'll save that for last before we get out of here. Tonight, we're just going to cover 2 of the latest postings from EA Sports. Tomorrow, we'll start talking ratings, and so we'll cover a couple of the ratings that have started to release. We're also tonight going to post for imports. So if you know who your import's going to be, we're going to post imports. We're also going to post Hall of Fame. Probably put a deadline of like 10 days on those, so you'll have plenty of time to look it over, decide. Madden will launch this week. Get your hands on it, make some decisions, and then get your post up. I'm assuming here, this is a strict assumption, we will start sometime the last week of August or the very first week of September, somewhere in that time frame. All depends on the game. All depends on if it needs an update, if we should wait, when's the first roster update going to come. I've got some new things I'm going to announce today about how you can earn some extra XP for the first season, and a little bonus that I'm going to give everybody as a gift, something we did last year, last Madden cycle, that I want to do again this Madden cycle. So here in their X page, we've got them posting about the brand new zone coverage. Let's listen to them. This is a minute long. Let's go back. We got to watch that. So we got custom defensive zones. So you can, that's just custom stems. You can move guys up, down, around, all that stuff. Explosive movement. The only thing that I have explosive when it comes. Oh, really? Well, you should have audio. Hold on 1 second. Let me check that. We'll get that back up and fixed. Thankfully, you didn't miss a whole lot, but we will double check that. Just no audio from there. Let me play it again. Oh, that's weird. All right, let me try something real fast. Thank you for saying something, because that would have absolutely stunk. Let me try this again.
Some zones to quickly go around to different players.
Now you're getting it. I don't know why it was doing that. All right, we're going to get back over here. Let's try this again.
There's been a significant investment in zone coverage this year, specifically for new tools that players.
Significant investment, custom zones, explosive movement. Usually the only explosive movement I have is in my draws whenever I play this game for the first time, and it gives me the poops. Strafe responsiveness. I'm excited about this one. It is not good in NCAA. It puts you into this weird, like, automatic animation. I don't like it. There's something really weird happening in NCAA with movement. So I'm a little worried about this. Safety coach adjustments, exactly what we have in NCAA. So excited to see that. RPO coach adjustments, that's nice to have. We have that in NCAA. Improve pass coverage logic. We'll see. Updated SWAT mechanics. I think that means what NCAA means, which means less interceptions, more SWATs, and cover 6 overall. So let's listen to them.
Have on defense help counter some tactics on offense. This year, you'll be able to use custom zones to quickly go around to different players and adjust the zones up.
This is just off the rip. I'm winging it, but we're probably going to allow everybody 1 adjustment on defense. Maybe 2, but I feel like we're starting to get in a weird area when we allow 2, and we're going to have to put a bunch of disclaimers and a bunch of weird stuff, and I just don't know if I want to do that just yet. So I know we're definitely going to allow for 1 adjustment per everybody, and it's probably going to be including zone adjustments. So It doesn't count if you do it pre-play, but if you do it post-play as like a stem adjustment, then it will count.
Or down to play how you want them to. You can use custom zone to tell your defenders, I want you to guard that specific spot on the field based on the route concepts that your opponent's using. This year, the player movement has been amped up. It's going to be more explosive for the offense this year and for the defense as well. And to help counter that on the defensive side of the ball, we looked at strafe responsiveness. So in coverage and as well as in the open field, particularly.
This guy just looks like he knows what he's talking about. Like, this guy has not seen the sun or touched grass in at least 18 months.
With high agility, high change of direction, high acceleration, players like Fred Warner.
That throw right there that guy's beat. One could say you got to lob that out there if you're Purdy. He also has a weak arm, so maybe I do like some of that, but that would drive me nuts.
High acceleration, players like Fred Warner. You'll notice that you're able to more easily keep up with routes as you're guarding and coverage. So now you'll have...
That means Brady is going to be back in this league covering sideline to sideline. We're going to have to tighten up those roaming FPR.
Even more coach adjustments.
What a bad throw right there. Like, who you throwing to, brother man? Like, there ain't nobody open on that throw.
As you're guarding and coverage. So now you'll have even more coach adjustments, things that you're instructing your players on the field to be able to take your strategy to that next level.
All right, there is the zone coverage. I had to go searching for this because X had it hidden. The other one that they released today was about, or 2 days ago, they released one around playbooks. I don't know that that's going to be super important, but we'll watch it. And then there was also one today about the weather. We'll
this year to enable us to have the ability to create multiple motions on plays, which, you know, represents and reflects what teams are doing in real life to try to get a look on what the defense is in. They're built on a series and set of plays. So we usually have 3 that look exactly the same, whether it's a run, a pass, a play action off it. In the Commanders' case, they got Deebo Samuel. So we had to structure their playbook in a way to take advantage of his unique talents. So there's going to be a lot of plays dedicated to how.
What a job. Just to sit in front of a computer all day designing plays, like what a job. Probably way stressful, but sign me up.
He's, motions to the backfield, gets the ball, can run, be a pitch man on a
what a late pitch too, and he got away with it.
triple option play.
What's Diggs doing on that play?
To the backfield, gets the ball, can run, be a pitch man on a triple option play.
Oh, that animation. You seen how it sucked him into the animation to be blocked by 8? When he had the angle on Deebo, like, oh.
We have some really innovative stuff there. It's a good mix of run and pass and option as well, taking advantage of Jaden Daniels' athletic ability, trying to give our users new ways to play Madden, and that's quite honestly what our goal is.
So that's interesting. I like the plays that they've added to it. We'll see exactly how that works. And then one that just dropped 2 hours ago. Actually, I thought this was going to be a video. Maybe it's not a video. Oh, it's a YouTube channel. I don't want to watch the YouTube channel, but the whiteout is going to be in effect as weather is going to be much, much larger of an issue as we move into Madden 26. So some interesting news, not a lot. It's been kind of quiet, I think. I think way quieter than what we all expected. I also was expecting they were late on the ratings, right? And they didn't, admit to that or say anything about that. I'm assuming, as we all are, it had something to do with the shooting, but at least come out and say something. Let me get these photos loaded for our, oh, that's why it's not working. Give me 1 second. We'll get our photos loaded here for our record holders. Here it is. Yeah, they didn't come out and say what was going on. I think, like all of us, I'm assuming it had something to do with the shooting. We just come out and say what's happening, and at least people would know. The outrage about that was probably a little too tilted, but I get it. People are a little jaded from the past Maddens, the communication, all the things that we've all been dealing with this game. But I think it was probably a little too high tempo for that. It's like it's gonna be fine, friends. We're gonna live without getting ratings. All right, let's do a couple of our winners here from Madden 25. These are our last season record holders. I want to go ahead and get this one posted. I've already kind of shown it over here on the vertical, but our single season record holder for season 115 in receptions, Mr. Earl Lowry and Coach Cincyberg. Great job by him. Thank you, Maniac, for helping me get all of these graphics so I can make these things. He helps me get these player snapshots. So number 6 was an absolute monster. I expect him to come into Madden 26 and continue this role. He is a future Hall of Famer. I almost said Massimo for some weird reason, but Cincyberg knows how to get his players the ball. He did it with Mike Thomas. He's now set that record with Earl Lowry, and this guy was an impactful rookie from the absolute get-go. The reception yards leader, this is a rookie single game yards leader, 332 receiving yards for Jarius Tyson. We all seen that this guy was going to be a problem the second that we seen D-Money get a 99 speed wide receiver. I got to play him in week number 1, and let me tell you, this guy was outrunning my entire team. He was just gone from the time they snapped the ball. Even if you tried to user manually over the top, it was hard to stay on top of him. He was so crazy fast, and he sets the rookie single game record for 332 receiving yards this past season. And then finally, the rookie single season holder for passing yards is going to be going to Mr. Massimo with Jimmy Dawinko? I don't know how you would say it. But Jimmy was an outstanding player. This one was interesting to me, mainly because he had Joe Duke, and Joe Duke was such a playmaker. I wish I needed him and wanted him. I really wanted him from the get-go. The guy could run, he could pass, he could do it all, but for whatever reason, Massimo said, this guy doesn't fit me anymore. He brings in Jimmy. Jimmy's rookie season, he goes for 4,847 passing yards. I think he was upwards in the high 30s, low 40s in passing touchdowns, but I also think he was like high 30s in interceptions as well. You get that with rookies. But those are going to be your rookie and regular season record holders. It was going to be Mr. Earl Lowry with 151 receptions on the season. Jarius Tyson with 332 receiving yards, a rookie single record holder, and then the rookie passing record, 4,847 yards. We are finally able to note that and keep an eye on that, and Lost Sniper has helped me do a really good job of staying on top of that. All right, I think that's going to do it. What are we doing here? Well, we're trying to hit the right button. That's what we're trying to do. I think that's going to absolutely do it. There's our season record holders, the latest news. We'll be back tomorrow with OMFL Media Days, day number 2, trying to figure out if it's going to be 2 sessions or just 1 session, working with Lost Sniper and Jay Bouse, who were supposed to be session 1. We might bump that back a couple of hours, and then we'll be back that night with another big group. And then tonight, I will post for imports and post for Hall of Fame nominations. And then finally, on tomorrow night, after we do OMFL Media Days, we will then talk ratings, Madden 26 ratings. So we'll look at the 99 Club, we'll look at the top players, we'll look at the top teams, and we'll just dig around at a couple of the teams that we're intrigued by, and maybe even a couple of the teams that we got to talk to. So pretty quick, pretty simple tonight, as I want to cover some of the news that has dropped here recently. Nothing earth-shattering. I'm ready to get my hands on this game. NCAA has been a bit of a flop for me. It doesn't feel good. Now, I'm not on full rage mode like some of my buddies in the Deuce and in OMFL college, but rage mode or not, the game feels clunky. It feels weird. It feels off. And maybe just it's us and we got to take some time to get used to it. It does feel like a step back from Madden 25. It feels like NCAA 25 seems like they want to take this step forward, and in some areas they did. But the animation, something is off. The pass blocking, the run blocking, there's just something a little off, and I don't think it would take a lot to get it back on track. So hopefully in the next big title update, they'll be able to get that thing back on track. And I can hear Kevin and Maniac and everybody else now screaming, oh, they're just going to break something else. I got it, guys, but we chose to play this game. So let's try to have some fun and play this game. So that's going to do it for me. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me a little bit tonight. There's some time for me to maybe go get some shooters in if there's a space for me. So take care of yourselves. What up, Daniel? Good to see you. I love seeing your name, Daniel. I know you kind of hit me and go, and you got to go do other things, but I've come to really appreciate you, seeing you pop in here and say something. You bring good positive energy, brother, and I appreciate you. Madden 26 launch stream this Thursday, this Friday, tons of giveaways. Come hang out with me. Let's have some fun. Let's give some things away. I think it's going to be a blast, and we're going to be playing some NCAA tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, I've got 2 streams of OMFL Media Days. I've got a ratings. We'll probably tag the ratings on to OMFL Media Days. I'll probably tell the guys, hey, y'all deuce out after Media Days. I'm going to stay and do ratings. And then I got to go stream NCAA. So I've got a lot to do tomorrow night. Tomorrow's a long day, so I'm not looking forward to it. But we're going to put our head down, tits up, and we're going to go have some good fun. Guys, I love you. Take care of yourselves, okay? Know that you matter. I appreciate you when you come pop in here. Lots of streams this week. We're talking Madden 26. We're hyped. We're ready. I'm ready. I don't care about the rest of the guys. I'm ready to get going. So hopefully you'll come hang out with me. Let me know your thoughts. And hey, if you got the game, come play with me. Let's play some games on Thursday, Friday. Take off work. Play hooky. Get sick. Sneak away. Take an extra long lunch. Knock off a little early, whatever it takes. Come play and hang out with me. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one, okay? Tomorrow night. Peace.
Smash that like and subscribe.